So Guruji, it sounds like education is the key here. Now, I know that you have already made some great strides in trying to bring this value-based education to schools and colleges in India, and it's remarkable what you're doing. But the question is, how do we scale this at a global level? Now, I'm not asking you for a silver bullet. I don't expect you to solve, the government's problems, the educational institutions, regulations, all that, none of it. But what are the basic steps that we could probably take to try and introduce this value-based education alongside the regular education curricula so that it becomes the norm and not an exception?
A brilliant question. In fact, it has been our constant endeavor to try and inject this wisdom into the young minds. And if this education system can accommodate or in fact incorporate these essential principles, essential tools of self-management, what we are teaching is that art or the know-how of managing oneself. And if this can be supplemented along with the education system, it prepares an individual to be life ready. If you look back into ancient India, there was a time where young boys and girls were exposed to this wisdom in gurukuls, where it was a liberal knowledge that they all learned. So by the time they were 14, 15, 16, they were well fortified, they were well equipped to face life. So we have lost that connect.
Yeah.
So it has been, it is, and will continue to be our effort to create an awareness amidst the custodians of education, the education system. We are trying to reach up to the higher ups to let them convince the need that this wisdom can be supplemented in a contemporary thought and language. And if it is taught rationally to them, the young inquisitive minds will embrace this wisdom, and it's a matter of time. It's not just being world ready, they'll be life ready.
What have your results been so far with the children you have taken through your wisdom?
The results have been extremely promising. The kids are grappling it. The students, the young minds, we go to different levels of education system, right from the age of 15, 16, right up to their post-graduation. And the feedback has been remarkable. And what makes it so unique is the very methodology I adopt in teaching. In many education systems, it is usually being told what they should do.
Yeah.
It's almost do's and don'ts.
Right.
They are never taught how to think. So in all my teachings, the whole objective is to make them think along with me. And how I do that is being true to the very word education. Education is drawn from a Latin origin, educate. So edu means to draw, cate means out. So educate is to draw out knowledge from someone. And how I can draw is to have a dialogue. If you go back to the Vedic times, it was always a student going up to the teacher and asking questions. And in fact, most of the time, in all my sessions with the students, or any session I take, is always a dialogue. So it's the student asking and I'm answering. And this process of teaching conveys the essential tools of that art of self-management. And they are equipped. I'm not giving solutions to them. I'm giving them the capacity to solve problems. I can give a solution to a problem, but it ends there. But if I can give you the capacity to solve problems, it opens up a whole new possibility of life. And that's what I do.